What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys for all your love and support. Over 1,000 episodes, and yes, over 500,000 streams worldwide. I just love it. Makes me smile from ear to ear. 500,000 streams worldwide. And your girl's been doing this, yes, for some time now. So today, I am joined by the co-creators of the just immensely popular web series Tough Love, the wonderful couple Caleb and Roni Davis. How you guys doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going really well. How are you guys doing today?
We're good. Just so happy to be on with you.
And we're blessed for another day above ground.
First off, let our audience know, where are you guys from? Where do you represent?
We're from Los Angeles. Well, Caleb likes to be a little more specific.
I'm from Carson, California, and currently we reside in New York City.
What made that transition?
Well, we had always kind of wanted to move to New York City. It's interesting. A lot of people in LA want to come to New York, and a lot of people in New York want to go to LA. Especially if you're in the entertainment and media world. A lot of times it's harder to like break into that industry where you're from because, you know, there's like that comfort zone there. You're just, you know, in LA, we get really, really comfortable and relaxed and just spending time with family. And we knew that moving to New York would just give us that extra push. It would take us out of our comfort zone, and it absolutely did that. It took us completely out of that and just pushed us. And it's, you know, the media capital, great place in the entertainment and connect with individuals and creatives like ourselves. And so that, you know, that's what really made us come here, and it's been working out for us.
Roni, you have a pretty extensive resume, you know, CNN, Fox, Entertainment Tonight, the list goes on and on. What was your mind space into going into this project with your husband?
From those experiences, because those were a lot of my internships I did during undergrad and a little bit during my graduate years as well. And I just, you know, I was able to be around people that, you know, were creating content. I was able to learn from them. They were all like fast-paced environments, things constantly changing. And so I took a lot that I learned from working in those places and brought it onto the project with my husband and I. The difference between our project and those was the budget. So we were working with a lot less money, a lot less resources. So that meant we would have to work a lot harder and a lot more fast-paced because time is money. So definitely took that energy and took a lot of those ideas and got a lot of encouragement from different mentors and things like that, and just pushed it through to my own project. And there's no better feeling than creating something of your own. Like, you can work at some of the biggest name companies in the world, but if you're able to create something of your own and see it blossom and grow into a success, it's just really incomparable.
Caleb, what was your take on this brand new project that your wife had presented to you?
So, Tough Love, when it first came into fruition, it came out of Roni's blog site, Black Love Exists. She was like, as soon as we reach 10,000 followers, then we're going to create that project that we wanted to make together. So she hit her 10,000 follower mark. She started writing the scripts down. And me, a filmmaker, I do a lot of commercial work here in New York City. I just knew it would be the perfect creative narrative to just like come together with my fiance at the time and create. So, sorry, she's my girlfriend.
She gonna let you know.
Beyonce season 2, White season 3.
Gotcha.
So it was a transition, but just going into it, I just knew it would be good. You know, I trust her as a writer. On projects that I put together and I write and I produce, she's always by my side. So, you know, I trust her writing capabilities. So that really propelled the project. And I kid you not, you know, season 3, 3 seasons later, her blog site is over 150,000 subscribers. Instagram account is over 150,000 subscribers. And we just see the progression with Tough Love. We see the progression with our creativity style. we see the progression just with our audience. So, just getting into it in the beginning, I was happy, and I'm still happy to this day.
Awesome. Now, was it distracting working with your significant other at the time?
Working with Roni, I can say it wasn't distracting because when we both get into our tough love zone, we are really passionate. She really wants to execute her vision on the script, and I want to execute my vision, in the lens and with my characters that I have right in front of me. So, when I say we get in our zone, it's literally we're in our zone. We're not, hugged up in the corner. We're not, sitting sweet text each other. We're actually, here to get the job done. But I can say, the time as soon as it's cut, as soon as all the actors go home, and we get back home or we get to a location of peace, we sit down and reflect. So that could be a little bit distracting, but there's a double-edged sword because it's beneficial to work with somebody that you love, and you can reflect together, and you can also have these good accomplishments together as well.
Oh, y'all so sweet. I gotta go find me some love now. All right. All right, you guys. So hang tight with us for one moment. We're going to take a brief break. When we come back, we're going to talk more with Caleb and Roni about millennial dating as a millennial, and all the craziness that ensues. Because, I got stories too. Oh, don't we keep stories, Roni? We keep them stories. But you guys hang tight. We'll be right back. You spend 1/3 of your life sleeping. Why not make it comfortable with Casper? Ash Brown here from Ash Said It Daily. Casper products are cleverly designed to mimic human curves, providing supportive comfort for all body types. When I'm touring around the world, there's always one important detail missing: my Casper bed. I can't wait to get home for a restful night's sleep. There's nothing like it. The experts at Casper work tirelessly to make a quality sleep surface that cradles your natural geometry in all the right places. The prices are affordable because Casper cuts out the middleman and sells directly to you. They're all designed, developed, and assembled right here in the U.S. Don't forget about Casper's 100-night risk-free Sleep On It trial. Get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting casper.com/ash and using ASH, ASH, at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. Get your Casper mattress for a restful night. Visit casper.com/ash. Promo code ASH. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. I appreciate you guys for your love and support. We're talking with CEOs Caleb and Roni Davis, Tough Love executive producers, this amazing program that continues to just gain more and more momentum. We just finished season 3, Teardrop, the series finale. But, that means that we're just moving on to bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? There might be a whole bunch of stuff in the pot cooking, and we'll get to that. Millennial dating in 2018 and all this other crazy stuff that goes on. How important was that to get that across in the show?
It was really, really important. Like I would say, I come from a family of single women. I didn't grow up with a lot of men around. My mom was a single mother all my life. She was out in the dating world, and I would hear her stories growing up. And, I have an older sister. I would hear her stories, and then I just have a really big circle of women around me, friends that I have that go through a lot of different situations with guys, and it's rough out there. It's really rough. I've been on it.
Oh, I know.
Experience. I've had past experiences. Caleb has past experiences. We've had experiences with each other, and so I think that it's such an interesting world. Everyone is trying to figure it out. A lot of times it turns into this battle among men and women in the dating world. But it can also, on the flip side, be very, very beautiful. And it was very important for me to portray both sides and to show various types of relationships. So I was really adamant about showing the struggles of a relationship, the extreme struggles from someone having a side chick, a side baby mama, and regular struggles, like trying to live together and arguing over things like toothpaste and, keeping the house clean. So I was just trying to show a variety of these struggles because relationships are hard, just all around, very difficult. So I wanted that to come across on screen as much as possible.
How much of yourselves did you pour into characters? Were there any characters that you relate to directly that you're like, oh, this is totally Roni or totally Caleb?
No, there's none that are totally Roni or Caleb. There's definitely like sprinkles of us in our situations throughout pretty much all of them.
Okay.
Like I always say, with the three main ladies, Monica, Jordan, and Alicia, I've been one of them at some point in my life. I've been each of them. And so definitely you can't pinpoint our situation. I made sure of that. But there are some examples of it in there. Don't you think, Caleb?
Yeah. I can actually see a little bit of me in each character from the guy's perspective. From the three guys from season 1 and 2, I can see a little bit of Jackson, a little bit of Darius, and a little bit of Quincy. And it actually showcases different certain points of my life in different times. So when it comes to directing those characters, I could pull from those places and really bring that realistic approach.
When did you all realize that the show had taken on a life of its own?
What was that moment, Caleb? What do you think?
I think after the end of season 1, when we just kind of finished, went dark, we're like, oh, we completed that project that we put together. And then everybody said they wanted to see more. So we put up a GoFundMe and raised over $10,000. So that's when we knew that people invested in us. People wanted to see more. And as soon as we put out season 2, they said, no, you guys aren't done. And we were like, we're finished. We're complete. You guys, put up money, for season 2. We gave it to you. And we even came back with more to do with season 3. So I believe after season 1, that was the genesis of it, and then from there, it's just living on. It's growing on its own. The audience members have created a petition already to get us on the network, to get us picked up by Netflix or Hulu, and the network. So that's out of our hands, and we love to see the beauty of that. And we don't, we commit.
Yeah, I think that a big moment for me was when we traveled to DC. And there was a young lady there. We had like a small screen in there, and there was a young lady that stood up, and she was crying, and she said that the different guys she dates, she makes them sit down and watch the series with her, and she was just saying how, like literally crying to us, saying how much she had been through, and how much she related to these characters, and that's when I was like, wow, this is really like touching people in different ways.
Where were you guys when you heard that the show was nominated for an Emmy?
Oh, man. I was actually at work. My day job at the time, I was working at a research firm, working for different advertisement companies. And I had heard that they were going to be announcing the nominations on CBS, on The Talk. But then I also kept scrolling through websites trying to find the information. And then I looked on The Hollywood Reporter. And I was just scrolling because I really did not think we would be on there. We just we submitted to be nominated or just to have our show viewed.
Yeah.
But we just did it. We just took a shot. And I was like, oh, let me see. And so I'm scrolling, and when I saw our name, I was like, oh, on cloud 9. It was just, I was in complete disbelief. And so then I called Caleb. He was on set working on like a commercial at the time. He couldn't talk. And so then we were just texting each other, sending each other pictures, like screaming. And I was calling all my family members, pacing the floor. It was just an incredible moment.
Yeah, definitely a big highlight of our lives.
Season 3 added a lot of familiar faces. A lot of us know from social media and pop culture and all these different things. What was the decision to add a lot of these familiar faces?
Oh man, season 3, we went ahead and got Deval Ellis on board. We went ahead and got Mila Williams from 702 on board. We went ahead and got Travis Cure, another social media guy out there on board. And a big decision just to get them on board. Number one, Mila, her manager reached out to us and said, they love the show and they have some talent that they represent. And they would love for them to audition and be a part. So just by them reaching out to us, we saw a good fit for her to hop on as Jasmine. And Travis, again, we saw him on Instagram, and we saw that he wanted to go from just being a Instagram model to an actual actor. So we were like, this is a good platform for you to showcase that talent. So he auditioned over in Atlanta, and we selected him, and he flew out to shoot season 3. And same thing for Devon Ellis. He's a local here. He's a native of New York City. I've worked with him on some commercial projects, and I told him all about our series and what we're doing, love, dating, relationships in New York City. He said, boom, that's me. So he came in to audition and got the role.
And it was just so incredible having them on board. Devon Ellis is just super, super talented and just an all-around cool person to be around. He had us laughing on set, but then right after he's laughing, he can dive into a serious role and just get into that zone and just like have us in tears. And then you're also super talented. Honestly, with Travis, I was like, we need someone talented and fine. And so I was like, he fits the bill. The ladies, they love him. So he was perfect for that. And Mila, it's just really an honor because we grew up on 702.
Yes.
And just having her, working on set with her, I'm like, this is just unbelievable. It's not even real right now.
And also, actually, to add, I was a big fan of Murder Mook. He was a big battle rapper. We grew up watching his battles. So
college.
Because we were in college, listening to his battle rap. So to see that he wanted to hop into the film and narrative scene, that was dope. He came out to audition, blew us away. Like just seeing how natural he is, and it was fun. Just working with all of them.
You guys came. You conquered. What's next for this dynamic duo? What do you guys have up your sleeves? I know you may not give me too much, but just, we'll just kind of gravitate and figure out what may possibly be on the lookout for, summer 2018. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I feel like something's cooking on the stove. I know y'all want to tell me what all is in the pot.
So currently we're in the stage where we just finished season 3. We have a bonus episode, so for all of our viewers out there that caught up to the series finale, go get that farewell bonus just so you can leave off on a nice note. And from there, we are putting out. We're developing a actual scholarship, so we want to give back to those filmmakers out there that have African American filmmakers that have a story to tell. And we really want to basically pay it forward. So this is something that we're developing on the back end. But we got some stuff cooking, but nothing solid at the moment that we can make any major announcements. But
we're just gonna definitely keep creating.
Yeah.
We don't want to say if there's gonna be spinoffs or not, but we definitely want to. Nothing's set in stone, but we will definitely continue creating and try to put some more stuff out as soon as possible. And that can be in various ways, whether digitally or via a network. So yeah, we definitely won't stop creating.
Okay, I can read between the lines there. It may or may not be a spinoff, and it may or may not involve multiple characters. Okay, I can take that. I can take that. Last but certainly not least, what advice can you all offer to any up-and-coming screenwriters? Anyone that has a dream and they're looking at you guys as you guys have set the bar. You've set that precedent for young Black professionals.
Yeah. Our first set of advice would be just do it. I mean, this is the day and age, 2018. We pretty much have all the tools that major corporations had back in the days, back in the 80s. We have it right here at our fingertips on the internet. We have the ability, if we're a writer, we have the ability to write up a post and make a website and send it out to our audience members. We're, musicians, we have the opportunity to record on our laptops and upload to SoundCloud and then gravitate and get an audience from there. And, if you want to create just, utilize even your camera phone and tell your story, because tell your story and share it to your friends and family, because that's where it starts, and that's your base and your foundation. And from there, keep creating every day, no matter if it's one person, 2 people, 3 people, 10 people. Just keep creating.
And yes, and use your friends, but utilize your friends, their resources as well. We had a lot of different friends that came on as photographers. People loved the music in the season. And one of my best friends, Teresha Rao, she had no experience as a music supervisor. She came in and selected all of the music. Another friend, she was our publicist. And so we just have just a lot of resources around us, and I believe that most people have great resources around them. They just need to utilize them properly. And so, like Issa Rae says, someone that inspires us, network across.
Caleb, Roni, Davis, I appreciate you guys. Just keep doing what you've been doing. You're making the culture proud. You're making all of us proud. To be able to see a project by 2 young Black professionals, it's engaging. I can see myself in some of these characters. We ain't gonna say no names, but it's very relatable. And what I loved about the show is that it's very relatable, very much like your neighbor, like somebody that you could know, or someone that is exactly like that. So I really congratulate you guys on doing that and being able to make it gel very effortlessly, because a lot of people are out there trying stuff and it doesn't come out like how y'all did. I'm just saying it.
You're right.
But let everybody know. No, thank you. I appreciate
y'all. We're so happy for you to have us on.
Thank you so much. And let everybody know the best way to get in contact with you guys, and of course to follow your social.
Yes, you can find us on Instagram at Tough Love Web Series, and you can find our content on youtube.com/Tough Love Series. You can catch up season 1, 2, and 3. You can do the full binge, and then you can catch us over at creativedirection.tv if you want to check out the bonuses for purchase. And on Facebook.com/Tough Love Series. So that's where you can connect with us at.
Sounds like a plan. Much more success 2018 and beyond, you two. Keep doing it. The takeover is real.
Thank you very much, Ashley, for having us on.
Thank you so much. And thank you guys for downloading this show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.